Lest you were afraid I was gone forever, I am back. So today I just wanted to talk to you about the most recent TV show that I've been devouring. I've started watching Merlin. I'm almost to the end of season 4, and I just wanted to talk about some things that I have noticed. In case you didn't know, Merlin is based on Arthurian legend, where young Prince Arthur is growing up and getting ready to be king, and along the way his manservant Merlin discovers that he has magic and is sworn to protect Arthur with everything, although there's one hitch. Magic is completely outlawed in all of Camelot because of some things that had happened in the past with Uther, who is Arthur's father, and so there's a lot of problems with magic being used for the wrong reasons, and people have been outlawed, or people have died because of the magic has been outlawed, and all sorts of craziness. One of the first things I've noticed in my 4 series of Merlin is that Merlin tends to do magic around people who should notice that he's doing magic, but they never do. I guess you could say that the people around him aren't very observant, they are busy doing other things, paying attention to other problems in the current moment that he uses magic. But his eyes change color, and he uses his hands a lot of the time to articulate his spells that he's using. And if I were with Merlin, I would probably notice, number one, that his eyes change color, especially if I'm looking at him, or that he's using his hands for no apparent reason a lot, and mumbling under his breath. But that's just me. No one ever questions the fact why a weapon got so warm they couldn't hold it anymore and it burnt their hands. If I was using something like a sword and it burnt me because all of a sudden it got too hot, I would not just assume that, oh, it's my own fault. I made the hilt really warm and so now I burnt myself. No, I would assume that something like magic was the cause of my burnt hands. The second thing I noticed is that it always seems to be that whenever there's a problem and someone is given a gift, that thing is enchanted, but no one ever suspects that that is the source of the issue. There's an easy fix to this problem. Just don't accept gifts or objects from strangers. And if someone that you know to be dead, and by that I mean someone you've witnessed, someone's death you've witnessed, someone that you know firsthand has died, or that you have a trusted person that's told you that they're dead, and they come back to life, don't accept their gifts either, because there's probably something going on. They're probably not them. And if you don't accept the gifts, the enchantment can't happen. It can't work. So problems could be solved and or prevented if you just don't accept gifts from strangers. Didn't anyone ever teach you stranger danger? This one has a lot to do with Morgana, so if you don't want spoilers, well, you can turn it off now. I have a problem with our character, and also the stupidity of other characters around and in regard to Morgana. Let me explain. Morgana is very good at hiding her true feelings. She's very good at pleasing King Uther and manipulating him and just being a natural, deceitful person. But when you're in a public place and you play nice around the king and the prince in front of a crowd while they're watching you, but as soon as they turn their backs, you have this awful, like, I want to kill you face on, people are gonna notice in the crowd. How could someone not see that she was utterly playing the king and the prince in those public moments when she was very happy in public, and then as soon as they turn their back? I don't know. Those are just some of my thoughts. Don't get me wrong, I love Merlin. I've really enjoyed watching it so far, and I've got about a season left before the end of it, and I'm just mulling over some thoughts. So yeah, on to next time.